Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Huntress.
Hi, Huntress. It's my fault we're late. Don't blame Josh. Yell at me.
Nicely. Hyperfixation on painting.
Nicely ADHD things. Woo!
Yes. Well, I was sitting here and are we streaming today or not? But yes, we are and we're here. But he's also not here. I don't know.
I
But
should probably
yes.
look alive.
Hope you all are doing well. Having a good start to your Friday. It's a very warm into mine, cause now it's going into summer and I'm dying.
What were we doing again in this?
We were finding things for the influencer
Oh,
to
yeah.
ruin Raban's life,
Mm.
basically. But
Uh,
specifically what we were doing, I don't know. That's the general sense of what we were doing.
I think we were digging into Ilya
Yeah,
and
to
him being in the army.
Well, what do we have here, right? We got lousy deal. Former principal Raban Vard sheltered Podgesian army in a deal to get his brother Ilya exempted from service before the building got attacked. Army lover. Former principal Raban Vard sold school shelter to Podgesian army prior to school's destruction through bombardment. Oh, so the first one is attacker's character, in a way.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing is, he was doing it for his brother, but he sold the school out basically.
Mm.
The second one is just he just sold the school out. There was no motive for it. And then traitor wife, How Karen, wife of Rabban Vought, secretly works for the party and gets financed by them in return. And just says, "How could you, Noah?"
I'm sorry. My ADHD. I don't have medicine.
uh. I mean, not gonna lie, I do hyperfixate sometimes, but that's only when it comes to like, if I'm in a game that has no stopping points, aka Crusader Kings, RimWorld, anything that doesn't actually have like an end to it.
Mm.
Even Baldur's Gate's kind of like that, but you could sort of take the camp as an endpoint, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
Police officer wants to get rid of him. I don't think, no, because that incriminates us. I don't know why that wasn't. But I'm pretty sure we disabled that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because now this game seems to be doing a thing where it like enables things that we have disabled.
I think it's also because of when we end as well.
But that's the thing, the last game didn't have an issue.
Yeah.
Because I would just end and we never had that. Hunter says, "It's okay, no, we forgive you." And just also, Alien, also, we are good. Very
Very
good.
good. Jinx.
Ha ha ha.
Haha.
So, basically, we need to find the conflict for this. Um, but where we find it is going to be a bit of a brain. Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were trying to think of how to go forward, and we got tired, so we couldn't actually think of
Yes.
anything. We're just staring at the screen.
Yes.
So okay, we're not gonna find anything here because that's has nothing to do with military.
Alien says, oh, I had a request.
Oh yeah. What is
What
the
is
request?
thy request? I don't know. It says nothing yet.
No, I know. I was asking earlier,
Rawr.
but because we would to probably make use of one of the search databases.
I feel like we should do more with Ilya being in the army.
Yes, but how do we begin doing that? Because this is the extent of what we have on him in the army in terms of.
Yeah, that's my worry is we put attempt to flee from service punished, but we don't know what the punishment was. But I assume that that was his his father and mother being beaten by the army, by soldiers.
Yeah. Because he attempted to flee, was punished, and then he was discharged the same year.
Yeah.
So after the punishment, he was then discharged for another reason. Um, because we can't. There's no search one for the Podgiesian army.
I don't think so.
Uh, so, wait. Alien. In honor of Spooky Month, may the rest of the games be horror thriller type games. Do we have horror thriller type games?
I've got Bendy and the Ink Machine and the second one, Dark Revival.
Now, let me just have a quick look at what I've actually got. 'Cause I
I'm
don't
gonna look at Misty.
think I've got. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't like horror.
exactly, but I mean, I've got Bioshock. I mean, that's kind of jump scary.
There is one that I've been seeing recently that I wanted to do on the stream. It's like this weird bunny one. I know Night in the Woods also kind of fits that theme around there because it's also like autumny sort of stuff, and it's autumn for the US. Oh, I can't remember the name. Bunny Graveyard, I think it is.
Hmm. But yeah, we'll definitely consider that because I like that idea. But we'll
Yeah.
just have to see what we have in terms of those games. Because honestly,
Spider-Man.
I think I'll have more luck finding on Epic because a bunch of
Yeah.
free games. I may have just picked up a horror or two. Um,
Mm,
like what is no? There was one I picked up recently. I think that was like a horror-ish, or like
I
I think
think
more of a suspense thriller. Let me
because
take a quick look.
what is this? What is your labels? Adventure. Yeah, so this one is kind of that
No,
horror.
no, don't open it. Don't open it. I want to check your page. Don't open it. Oh
What?
fuck. No, no. Close, close. Don't start making issues here. Okay, close it, close. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine.
So yeah,
Everything's calm.
found one called the Bunny Graveyard.
It just says Josh freaking out is my favorite sound.
Very good. So
uh,
there's this one called the Bunny Graveyard. Um, it's like a pixel horror type game.
okay.
Uh,
Pixel horror can get pretty disturbed.
exactly. Um, as far as I can tell, there is a DLC for it that I believe is free. Browse all.
This is adventure indie RPG, so it's not horror. I mean, it's got a creepy sort of thing to it, but I don't think it's actually
Do they
thriller anyway.
have?
I think it's just a cult in theme.
Oh, okay. So the
Yeah.
DLC, which will have all of the next, like the remaining
Oh,
chapters.
do you know what's fun? I
Yeah.
actually have Alien Isolation.
Yes!
Uh,
Yes!
oh.
You have to now. You have to now. Now you have to.
What else do I have here? Why does this one look creepy?
Because
Uh,
I've got Badam and then Badam 2. Got Night in the Woods.
what is this one? Oh, it's an adventure indie puzzle game. That could be interesting. Oh, that is a little bit creepy, not gonna lie.
What?
It's called Inside.
Oh yes, I've seen
I've
Inside.
I've got it. It was a free game.
Very good.
So that's gonna be another one because I just see a picture with you're floating. I don't know what you're doing. You're like levitating across an area with a bunch of like people suspended from the floor. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That's messed up in all sorts of ways. uh,
Uh,
let me look. Let me look up horror on Steam. Because I know I've also got stuff like Dead by Daylight.
yeah, but that's multiplayer. That's
Mm,
no real immersion to it, really.
there's Poppy Playtime.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen that whole playthrough because I never intended to buy it.
Yeah. Uh,
uh,
Doki Doki, we've done already. I do have Yumi and Her, which is another like visual novel type horror. There's Baldi's Basics.
oh, that one.
Mm-hmm. There's Garden of Banban.
Wait, the game we're playing right now is apparently a thriller by epic standards.
We've already started!
Woo!
Woo!
um,
Samsara Room.
honestly, there's a couple of them here.
Oh, yes. There's the stuff by. So you remember we did The Past Within?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those developers do quite a few
Oh yes, and that
horror
game
thriller
was kind
type.
of creepy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so not all of them are multiplayer. Um, but they do have this thing called Cube Escape, which is what all of the rest was themed around as well.
You you know what game freaked me out and I never actually ended up finishing it?
Uh-huh.
Alan Wake.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
'Cause I
Yes.
remember I got to a point and I had no ammo left and I had to like run through this like dark patch to get to the next light source and I was just like, fuck this. No, I'm not
We're
doing
doing it.
it.
No, we're doing it. We're gonna do it. We're doing that.
uh, that's a problem for next week, but
Yes.
time to
Or
continue
Sunday.
doing this. No, Sunday is not next week. Depends on when we finish this.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we're gonna finish it tonight, considering load shedding at 10 and have an
True.
hour and a half. So
But also we may be at the like very end.
we're on day 3
True.
out of 5.
Huntress says the person who loves horror and the person who hates horror. I adore a good thriller slash horror game. Get the blood pumping.
It makes my heart beat in ways it should never beat, man. Because it triggers the fight or flight in such a way where I'll be sitting in my chair but my feet want to run, or my hands want to punch, or it's one or the other, and it's like this.
My hands want to punch.
It's like this awkward thing of like I can feel the blood rush out of my hands, like my extremities in a lot of times, and it gives this itchy feeling of they want to move, they want to go somewhere, they don't want to be here.
I love it.
It's such a comfy feeling, but it's fine.
Maybe we should put the thing about Oleg Bouquet.
I mean, are we on a time crunch right now?
No, we're waiting for him.
No, we're just waiting for him to do articles and stuff, so we're literally just
Yeah,
chucking information in. But this, we're not supposed to
That's
criminate the office. So.
true. I think. I wish we could just find the thing for what's his face. Huntress says, quote of the day, it makes my hands want to punch.
That's the only way I can describe it.
Private. He was ranked private.
Yeah. I'm really just trying to think of things that we could search for, you know.
Yeah.
What did we
This is the
not
like
put
mini
here?
content.
No, it was
I
in one
think
of
it
the
was.
other conversations.
Yeah.
Shame, this woman's really
She
hoping to
really
get something.
tried.
Okay, no, nothing there. What did we? Unless it was just like a profile picture or something.
It was that, or it was like some random bullshit that we just didn't want. Yeah, it doesn't like work here. Watergate Pharmaceuticals, I think. Oh wait, no, but you can't enable it.
Yeah. It takes me straight to.
Oh.
Data expired. Was we put this in?
Yeah.
Data submitted. So what is the thing that's? Because this is her conversation.
I don't know.
Told you can't leave Bonson. Huh? Am I just blind? Am I missing this like text box?
No.
Because there's three things that we've disabled here, but we've technically put them all in actually. Like we haven't disabled anything.
It may just be glitching again.
This, oh my god, this game, the first one had none of these issues. Cause yeah, it's his picture. Maybe we put the picture in.
Maybe. Yeah. Because sometimes the pictures do. No.
Alright then, I think. But we need to find the conflicts. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm putting this in. I'm at a
You're
point.
really in like screw it mode.
Like I'm at a point where it's like, what else do we do?
Fair. Nonsense. If we wanted to get rid of Oleg Bouquet, we could have done so when we got the chance. But how did you learn that exactly? What did Bouquet do? How did he get that out there?
Oh my
I
god.
figure
This
we
was the
need
one.
I figure we need to check on him once more. Good of you to report this to me.
It totally wasn't done in a desperate attempt to get the game moving again.
It only wasn't done out of Josh saying, fuck it, let's go.
Fuck it, I don't care anymore. Alright. Oh,
Okay,
okay. What dude?
What's on the reader?
There's nothing new on the reader.
What's new on People's Voice?
There's nothing new on the People's Voice, man. It's all... It just has the star for no reason.
Have we ever put the picture or the name of the school in the hologram thing?
Why, you reckon she's been there?
Well, I think so, maybe.
Oh,
Well, she's got pictures of it. I think it's in bots.
Oh, yeah. For some reason I thought... No, but the thing is, it was Bouquet's daughter that was there, so I was figured maybe he'd have one there, that's all.
What's the name of this? I think it's like Prov.
We
Prov
did. We
Secondary.
tried it already.
Did we? You live in Bonton.
Yeah, we did that one.
Yeah. I can hear your insanity.
It's just trying so much shit. Wheelchair.
What if we put Ilya's apartment?
We did.
We've tried that. Okay.
We've tried it already.
What's there on her? What do we have on her one?
Fuck.
Oh shit. Damn good
It
copy's not
takes
gonna work.
it takes no time, okay?
Just go for Josh. Just go to Karen's profile. Josh. Put in her address. Stop it!
It does nothing.
You insane man! Hunter says I can hear the insanity.
There's only so many options, Noah. You never know.
Stop! It's locational based. It's not gonna work.
We never know until we try. But yes, you wanted me to go into her profile. For what?
Oh, no, it was for us to see if we could put her address in.
We already did.
Exactly, which is why I said we've already done it.
I'm just now seeing if there's anyone that's been cancelled.
Maybe his friend?
We probably tried it already.
Not
Yeah,
him.
we tried.
Ilya's friend.
No. But I was just checking him specifically. Roden did it.
Oh, we've done it already, I think.
Mm,
Can we put CMOS in?
fuck.
Okay, no, this is getting us nowhere.
Sitting around just thinking is getting us nowhere.
Let's
We
look
may
at
as
the-
well try
Let's
everything.
look at her calendar.
Wait, straight.
If we look at her calendar, maybe we can get her other patients.
Hold on, did we try exchange?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
to be fair, Ampleford did say that that is a dodgy area.
Oh, but it doesn't mean they can't take one little picture on the side of the road, you know, just to give us something to work with.
I mean, she's got other patients on her calendar. Maybe we can just put those in.
Put their names in, and we
Yeah,
can't. No, that
on her calendar on her phone.
on her phone, but there's nothing. We can't interact with them anymore. Dot expired.
God fucking damn it.
The only information that we had to work with was over here, and she's offline.
Oh, that's because she was being investigated. Okay, I say we just put in attempt to flee from servers. Fuck it. Put it in the fuck it bucket. God.
I'm honestly convinced there was no conflict for that one. It was just making us get to this
yeah.
point.
He got punished. And his parents were kidnapped as a punishment. Poor Ilya. To live with such a burden. I was right! There's a powerful narrative in that.
No, but you see, my thing was, it says there was one conflict.
Conflict, yeah.
Wait, what was the conflict? That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this was on his like military record, so it was probably going to be the right one. But I wanted to know what the conflict was, and we just couldn't get to it.
Yep. Raban published his article. The time to strike back has come. You can go searching for more material to create narratives from, though. Please take your time. When ready, strike Raban Vard as hard as you can. We need to make this count. Coward brother.
So let's read what he wrote.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a draft. We need to go here. The fuck? The big conspiracy you should know about. The media are trying to distract you from the truth. Blaine and Cassad are conspiring against you. Even if it were true that my brother is planning on leaving Wanton together with my wife. This is nothing other than that the media monsters are continuously after me. The important question should be, why is the focus of attention not on one of the most pressing and obvious issues? Is it not curious that during a national crisis like this, while Bonton is threatened by terrorists, the Prime Minister is leaving the country? Is it not weird that he is meeting Cassad, who is throwing him a military parade party under the guise of a negotiation meeting? The answer is, this is bullshit. The negotiation is not what the national government wants. They want power. Blaine and Cassat want to control our minds by secretly conspiring against the people of Parges. Since this is what that meeting really shows and what you should really be worrying about, I hereby call for the protest in front of the presidential palace in Triffitt. Let's show these traitors to the people that we think of them. What we think of them. My god. But this man is just...
Huntress says, No just said the best thing ever. Put it in the fucker bucket and see what happens. And then just in all caps, yay!
Yeah. Okay, so, just so you should know about, so it's more basically on the, basically he's now fully focusing on the Prime Minister and the President.
Honestly, I say influencer and Ilya.
No, we go to the influencer, yeah, but now it's the case we've got 4. So we've got Coward
I
Brother.
say coward brother.
Learn how Ilya got his parents punished for his own cowardice, and his brother Raban covered for him. But what here would deal the most damage? Would that one deal the most damage?
I feel so because he does mention Ilya. See, the thing is, that's a very big thing, and it was also Raban who helped Ilya like leave the army and that sort of thing. That or the school, because the school is something that he gets antsy about, supposedly.
But which school one? Because there's the one where he defending his brother, and there's one where he just sold it to them.
The Prime Minister Blaine and Cassard. You can fight against.
I think the one that would do the most damage is the one where he has no personal motive. He just sold it to them for whatever reason. Because here it's like, oh, he did it to help his brother, so his brother wouldn't be in the military. Here, he wanted money. Because I think it does have to be something military focused with this.
Because the thing is, my thing is, I'm also going off of her wording, where she's like, that's a very strong narrative. Especially for, like, the fact that Ilya was in the military.
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, he was only there for a year, but in that same year he tried to run, got punished. And then...
Because it may also be them spinning it that the reason that Ilya was at the school was because Raban was covering for him to keep him out of the fighting.
Yeah, so that's why number 1 can work.
Yeah.
Because all this is doing is now slandering Ilya, and it's praising Raban. Because Raban covered for him and helped him. Well, you could also say that him covering for his brother was a bad thing. It depends on which perspective you're looking at it. Um, but the army level one would probably be a good hashtag because he's fully against the armies now.
Yeah.
It was lousy deal, traitor wife, coward brother. If you look at this, he's talking about a crisis and he's hating on the prime ministers and their armies.
Mm,
But if you start spreading that he's an army lover, people
yeah.
immediately think he's a lie and discredit what he says.
True.
So, what do you think? This one?
Yeah. Let's do Army Lover and see what happens.
Okay. Because I don't know, like these ones give other motives. Like this one again is slandering the wife,
Yeah.
and by association slandering him, because this one could also work. Was he's being financed by the party basically, or he
Yeah.
married a party member. Now I've talked myself into a conundrum because I'm thinking one of these two. Like these two, not for now, but these two.
So the thing is, we're going to lose those narratives, which
That's
is
the
why I'm
thing.
like,
So we're gonna pick the best one for now, but these are such good narratives, though. Like,
we found too many.
yeah, we did.
We found too many.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna
Because the
stick
thing
with
is
Mommy
that,
Lover.
see, my thing is that Raban keeps bringing up Ilya and that sort of
Well,
thing.
that's his way of fighting the current allegations.
Yeah.
Because he's still, like he says, even if those allegations were true, we're distracted from the actual thing. So he's saying if, as in they're not true, but even if
Yeah.
they were, this is we're focusing on the wrong thing. So he's trying to deflect it away, because he obviously doesn't want the attention being on himself, which is why he's focusing so much on these guys. So in a way, we could actually bring it to his own life and bring in the traitor wife.
Yeah.
Because this he doesn't even know about.
Yeah.
This he does, but this would throw him for a real fucking loop.
I can't see your cursor, so I don't know what you're pointing
Well,
at.
the traitor wife will throw him for a real fucking loop, like.
Maybe traitor wife is the way we go,
Because honestly, that's the one where it's he doesn't know that his mother-in-law is part of the party because she cut off ties, or I think she did cut off ties, but we lied and said she didn't. I think.
No. The one follower said that she did.
That she cut off ties.
That Karen had cut off ties.
But we found her number.
We found that she. Yeah.
But obviously they don't talk then because the Raban doesn't know that she's a member of the party. As far as we can tell, it's never come up. So they probably don't talk, but she hasn't like cut off all contact. They just don't talk. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either an army lover or traitor wife. I'm actually leaning a bit more to traitor wife now.
Yeah.
Did I reach a concession about it? Traitor wife.
Yeah, I think traitor wife. Because if she's being funded by the nation, a place he actively hates. Ooh.
Exactly. So we got. Your precious followers will not be happy with the fact that your conspiracy wife is involved with the party lies, corruption, not being dishonest to you. Ever worked for us has been involved in the hypocritical party, so now he's fighting against it.
It's all spread and done. Showing a connection between the party and Karen was a brilliant idea. This had impact. Good work, but not good enough. Raban is still around and he still has a loyal follower base. So, what absurdities does he dare to claim this time?
They kill their own people and our people to distract us all from the truth. They have fabricated yet another story about me to distract you from a really important truth. If you don't believe me yet, there's another truth for you. I used to be a teacher in Prava, a beautiful small town by the mountains of Ria. My school was destroyed by troops. Ha 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 ha! This
Eh.
is where we still have them. We still have them.
Yes!
Destroyed by the troops of the nation. I've never gotten over the horrible incident. It broke my heart more than anything else that's ever happened to me. The national government ordered the shelling of Prava Secondary. They killed those students, not me. But we have other information.
He is blaming the nation for his own fault. Our own army attacking a school. We're the peacekeepers. It's high time to turn things around. This has to end now. We cannot let these preposterous lies stand. We will destroy Rabanvad. You will now. Get me something that shows.
Oh, they took it away. What a. Damn it. I was getting so happy too. Quantum Central Station. So we know his current whereabouts now.
What's he doing there? Getting the hell out of here?
Well, yeah, he's leaving for
With Karen. So if
Dewhurst
you
now.
want to try and do something about that, better hurry up. No, I think let's let them go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Eh?
Now he's over here. Oh, because it's been
Huh?
like 20 minutes now, so.
Oh, yeah.
I was also like, yeah, but like at the time where we entered the information and then we still entered the information here, so it was like 20 minutes since that popped up. Yeah, I think just leave them. I don't want to target him.
Yeah.
We're not here to mess with them.
Huntress says I love talking to each other out of everything you know. That feels auto-corrected. That feels like the auto like fix thing, trying to fix the sentence.
Yeah. David, your loyalty to me is beyond any limits. You have been with me from the start. The people's voice would not nearly have become what it is had you not been there. You're more than a fan, you're a true friend. But I'm tired. I've been writing furiously all day to this point, and look where it got me. Nowhere. Everything around me is falling apart. I have no one left. Even my followers are turning their backs on me. It's over. It has to end. I want it to end. Thank you for standing with me. Long-time supporter has been knowing David John since the beginning of the People's Voice. What is that the only thing we can really put in? I mean, like, we could put in what's his face's current whereabouts, but we don't really want to mess with him. Yeah, I think it's just telling me about the geo tracker. So I guess we just put this in now.
Hey, David Johns again. You had mentioned him before. Regardless, it doesn't matter what role I had with the People's Voice. What matters is only the destruction of Raban. What if he's with the nation or something?
Wait, so an unsung hero that you need to know about. So how does this go? Okay, so it's the earliest or latest at the top.
We've read this part. You're straight up lying about me to make me feel better. So this was him talking up. This was Ilya when he was talking about how he saved, like he saved all the students or something.
You sure lying to make me feel better will not change as we are going to the truth, and the truth hurts, and I had no right to publish, and you had no right to publish that story. I'm not a hero. Doesn't want to be seen as a hero. Lied for
his brother, about his brother, Rabanvat in the past.
Since you
I
helped get
feel
me out of the
like
Podgies army, I wanted to do something for you too. Just the story might bring you some well-deserved praise. Oh yeah, this is the story of like how he
yeah.
like trying to valiantly rescue the kids and
Mm. And he got hurt and he's in a wheelchair.
because of it, yeah. And he doesn't want to be seen as a hero.
Yeah.
So we can put these in because
I
this
feel
is
like
for Ilya,
this
but
was a private conversation, which is why I'm like, if we put that in,
uh, doesn't want to be seen as a hero. Nothing is popped up here. It's just his geo tracker. So now it's basically like, do we want to catch them both out, or do we just want to focus on one?
I want to focus on Raban. I want to let Karen and Ilya go
Yeah.
because they're happy together.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in that doesn't want to be seen as a hero.
Huh. And despite this, he has profited a great deal from being considered a hero. Raban Vart is a sad joke, bereft of moral standards, and he is going down.
Guess we just put this into.
Wait, what exactly did Ilya lie about regarding his brother?
Yeah, what part of that was a lie? Because I thought that's exactly what happened.
Not your friend. Raban, it's a lie, it's all a lie. I'm not your friend, I've been. I can't fully explain it at this time, I've only been here recently. I've just been informed that you're about to claim the nation, bombed your school. You have no idea how right you are. I realized this may be my last chance of getting out of this mess, so I got my hands on some internal documents for you. What really happened at Bravo Secondary, it's all there. I will try to get you more. Keep an eye on new pro-co leaks documents. For now, I must keep my head down. They will come for me. Hit them as hard as you can, David.
Operation Cavalry. Okay, so description. This document describes an incident in which the National Army bombarded Podgian School. The Army of the Nation had been well aware of the fact that many students and teachers were in the building at the time. The school had been used as a bomb shelter for many weeks. On December 6, 2010, national troops started shelling the school, leaving completely destroyed afterwards. The ruins were searched by military with the help of civilians looking for their children. Soldier Oleg Bakay and Alexander Petkovich were the only survivors on the side of the Podgian army and were secured from the shelter. There was only one known civilian survivor, whom the Podgian soldiers had managed to save, but was still seriously injured. The school's principal, Urban Vart, had been found wounded and retrieved from the ruins. When encountered by civilians, Urban Vart was met with extreme aversion and had been to be protected from them by the army. The report reveals that the order to open fire had been given by a supreme command within the government of the nation, who had stated that the school is occupied by a terrorist group, Forces of True Parges. This turned out to be untrue, since there were only civilians and Podgian soldiers on site. The shelling was a serious violation of internal law, international law, and human rights by the army of the nation. This actually kind of changes things.
Oleg Bakay was arrested by
Was
Army of the
arrested
Nation.
after the school incident.
Hmm.
Was only civilian retrieved from the school shelter, and had to be protected from an angry mob after school incident
Why?
because they believed that the school was bombed because of the army. But
Mm,
when in fact it was bombed because they thought that a terrorist group had inhabited the school, when it was the actual Podgesian military.
yeah.
So this is all caused by a Army of the Nation governmental fuck up.
Yes.
Okay, so I think this is when we start making use of Perco leaks to sabotage the nation, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because knowing that is a different story. Like having it confirmed in an official report.
Mm. My thing is, I want to know who David is.
Or is either a hacker or someone who works in the nation government to be able to
Mm.
get the files. Was he leaked them here?
So I think let's put the thing about Raban in.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Huh. The power of the people. What did he do to deserve that? What happened there? Here comes this article. We must end this. Get me a narrative.
The nation bombed Prava Secondary, which is true.
Mm.
Yeah, we're not touching him.
Got my hands on some internal documents.
Because this is gonna make an account for David Jones or give more information.
What? How does she... How does this person leak confidential information to Raban Bart? This is very troubling news. I'm not aware of anyone of our own people with this name. I'll turn this David Jones into a target person. You may want to investigate it. Remember, though, that Raban Vart remains the primary target. Get us something to obliterate him with.
Okay, nation kills government civilians. See about the latest lies the national government has been spreading with my wife. She is the most kind-hearted person I've ever known. She's a therapist who counsels refugees going through war trauma. She's been working with literally dozens of Podgesian refugees lately. She would never ever work with or for the party, and this lie is completely ludicrous. If you don't believe me that the national government are preposterous liars, here's another truth for you. My school was not bombed by troops of the Podgesian army at all. The national government ordered the shelling of Prava secondary and blamed Podgesian soldiers because they were to prove to the media that they were needed in Podges to protect the Podgesian people. Instead, they destroyed everything I loved in my own town. This is what your government does to innocents, to the weak. This is why I shall from now on call them national murderers. Okay. No pending draft. There's David Johns. So threatened to make other people disappear.
Wow!
No, we did.
Implicit to torture.
Like, do you really want to waste the time on it though?
I mean, let's see what we can
Oh, we don't
find.
have any narratives,
That's
so
why
we
I'm
kind
like,
of have
let's see what we
to.
can find.
Yeah, we literally don't have narratives, so we kind of have to. Because they keep taking our fucking narratives away. We had 4! They were still
Yeah.
valid!
Somehow I get the feeling this might not be our guy.
Well, we never fucking know, do we?
What kind of odd call sign is that? That's not one of our agents, is it? Well, I guess we can put that into the fucking thing and see what happens.
True.
At least we can search stuff now. What? Active influencer persona. Yeah, put that in.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, right? Except of course you're not. It is one of our own people then. Unfortunately, as an influencer persona, I'm afraid David John.
Yeah, so it's one person acting as like an amalgamated form of like multiple people.
Uh-huh. Those personas are controlled by different real persons and us. Even I cannot tell you who's controlling them at this time. You must help find the traitor behind David Johns. Get me their real name. Good thinking. Now, get me their identity so I can find them and make sure they don't undermine our work any longer. Dad. Disappear. Investigator, we know you have been blabbering a new job, controlling David Johns and the others, despite us telling you explicitly not to do so. If you believe us to be joking, be advised we are not. In fact, we can easily make you disappear, as you put it, or other people. Meanwhile, we are keeping a protecting eye on your father. You may thank us later. Time to start taking this job opportunity we gave you very seriously. Don't mess up.
Okay, so he was threatened, so that's why he wants to go up against them. That's
Yeah.
motive now.
Singular concerned one's profile.
I can't touch that though. There's no point. Oh, he's
So
been looking up all
they
the
spoke with
names.
Neil.
Abraham, Thought, Cassandra Watergate. Funny cats must watch.
So I wonder if this is the initiative. No.
Oh, his name is Iris.
Hey, Dad.
Hey Iris, what's up?
How are you doing? How are you, Dad? Is everything fine?
Sure, Willie has been a bit annoying recently, but you know what he's like. Continuously trying to find a way into that old closet. Because he knows exactly where the beef jerky is. That dog really manages to drive me incredibly insane sometimes.
I thought he was talking about a person.
Me
for a
too.
second.
There's some
This
rabid child
groan.
being like beef jerky,
No, I
just
just
clawing
imagined this
at the cupboard.
I just imagined a grown man smacking his face against a cupboard, not knowing how the fuck to open it. And like,
Hunter says, "I hate this." Like it really hits you with that moral dilemma because, like, at first you're just like taking orders. You're like, okay, do this, find this out, do this, but there's actual like national security concerns. And then you realize these people are just acting acting to actually pull out the truth from the government being assets, basically. But when he lies beside me on the couch in the evenings, I just can't help but not be mad at him. At least he keeps me company.
look, Dad, I just wanted you to promise me that you will always be very careful. Look after yourself and Billy.
Sweetie, you've been behaving a bit strangely lately. Is anything wrong? I'm not as good as your mom used to be at these things, but you know I'm always here for you.
Yes, I know.
We'd love for you to come visit us again soon, you know.
Yes, I know that too. I'm sorry, Dad. I won't be able to do that right now. I'm super swamped with work.
You busy bee. I understand.
I'll visit you as soon as possible, though. I promise. After all, I can't let Billy eat all the beef jerky.
You're just like your mom, Iris Young.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
Have a good night, sweetie. Okay.
See, my thing is that she
Wait. Why is that? What does that conflict with?
checked check the other stuff first.
Alright.
Access denied. Right, try alias. I could tell you, but you will need to make this encryption disappear. Put in the thing about disappearing. On the profile. On the profile, because she said I could tell you about my job, but then I would have to make you disappear.
Ooh.
S, there we go. Socialite.
So you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. My name is Melissa Bethany O'Brien. My call sign is
Ooh.
Amp.
Bro,
Oh!
if you can read this, it must mean the office has come for me. You're my doom. The worst decision I could possibly make was to sign up for Orwell, and then post about it. I would have to make you disappear. It's so ironic. I'd have to laugh out loudly if it were bitter. 2 days later, I get a peculiar mail. Sorry about the hassle with the password there. I needed to be sure you'd see what I have been doing for them, so you'd at least possibly believe me. I've been spreading hate in their name. In the name of the nation on the one, and Pardas on the other. I feed their rage, and I can't get out. I don't know what she'll do to my dad if I just quit. I can't continue like this either. I don't want to. That heinous bitch Ampleford. She is the queen of lies. She might have told you. She doesn't know who I am. Don't believe a word she says. She knows everything already. Why she needs you then, agent? Didn't you figure it out already? She needs only for verification only. Everything in Orwell is mandatory to be acted upon. Everything. She isn't interested in finding out the truth at all. All she is interested in is having her own fucked up version of the truth in Orwell. So she is allowed to do whatever she desires. What's in Orwell becomes the truth. But this can be used against her. Ha! It's nearly too simple. All you need to do is to lie for me. My name is Melissa Bethany O'Brien. My call sign is Ampleford. Good luck.
Okay, so now we can make a decision.
We can upload this.
We can give his name, or we can give her name. The fact that she threatened to threatened his sick dad.
Yeah, no, I want to kind of
pisses me off.
Yeah, I kind of want to put her name.
We're gonna put her name.
Yeah.
Watch her freak out.
Watch her freak the fuck out. No, that is my name. Mine, you imbecile!
I knew you were a bitch.
Oh, I get it. Cooperating with Iris Young. Aren't you? Quite bold of you to trust a professional liar. This duplicitous bitch. We shouldn't have entrusted her with David Johns and the others. First she blabbers about her job, and now this. But I'm afraid you have seen enough, Agent. This is where your little adventure off track ends. If you expect me to become magically arrested now because you shifted the blame to me, no, this isn't the way things go with the Office. I'm just thinking of the show The Office. Now, back to where we were. Would you kindly take Bart? No. I want to see if we
How?
can upload that document.
How? Yeah. No, but if we upload, we need to find something that shows her threatening. Because now,
Yeah.
if we upload that other thing, this, it would be very confusing. That's the
Mm.
thing. So it's
Desktop. We may have to put that he's on the outskirts of Bonton,
it,
just to progress a bit.
there are other things. Yeah.
Yeah. I would put that in, yeah. Oh, Luke became. That is how he ended up with us, yes. Raban Fart, the only civilian. Don't see any hint to his students there. I thought he had rescued a lot of his students.
Thread. My child died in the school bombing. I want justice. My child died in the school bombing on Monday. I can barely type this message as my hands shake as I try to comprehend that my little girl is gone. I haven't slept, and my stomach is retching as I try to process my grief. I just want to find the ones responsible for the attack, look them in the eye, and make them know just a fraction of the pain I'm feeling now. I need to know what happened, and I also need to know why it happened. Also, how is it that Raban Vart, the only survivor? Can someone explain that to me? Because right now I'm having a real hard time working that one out. There's Ilya. I'll read Ilya and then you read Mrs. Tosquilla.
Yeah.
Dear Mr. Busic, I understand your feelings and your outrage, and I cannot emphasize enough how sorry I am for your loss. I'm answering on account of my brother who is still hospitalized in shock about what has happened. Please take into account that he tried everything in his power to protect all pupils of Provo Secondary. Nonetheless, he can't help but blame himself for what has happened, but feel the utmost sympathy for each and everyone who lost a child or other family member in the bombings. But it was not his fault, and the FTP attacked the school. No. Oh, so he didn't even know it was the nation at the time.
Yeah.
As he also assumed it was the terrorists.
Are you kidding me? Mr. Vart was the one who attracted the attention of the FTP by hiring soldiers of the Pargesian army to defend Prava Secondary. This is why the FTP started the shelling. He rightly blames himself for what happened because he is the one to fucking blame. I cannot believe I have the goal to come here and my daughter is also gone. Did all that he could. How could not one single child survive? Huh? How dare you claim that your brother is not responsible for this?
Okay. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Okay. While I did not lose any family members in the bombing, I have to agree with the people here. You have no right to come in here and defend Raban when he, as principal and therefore the head of the school, called the armed forces to our school. Have you no shame? To give you an idea of what he has done, here's the list they published of people who died that day, majority of whom were pupils aged 11 to 15. I'm not going to read all the names because that's just too long, but the mayor, and now and then Raban. Oh yeah, all more pupils. You may as well take the mayor.
Dear citizens of Prava, I understand your concerns and I wish to express my sincere condolences. It is a natural reaction to this truly horrific situation to seek answers for what has happened, but if you really want to hold somebody accountable, it should be the FTP who conducted these bombings. Blame our government for not protecting us. Blame soldiers of the nation for failing just as much. But please do not blame one of us. Do not blame the principal who has done everything he can to help these children, to support parents, to save people. As citizens of Prava, we should stick together in difficult times, instead of throwing stones at each other. Please, don't make this terrible war get the best of you.
First, please let me tell you that I am terribly heartbroken that all my pupils died in the bombings of Prava Secondary. I decided to speak here, not because I am trying to defend myself. Instead, I discovered a very important fact that the citizens of Prava need to know about. Something that is highly crucial to seeing the bigger picture of the whole goddamn war. The bomb that hit Prava Secondary was a GPB N300. I know these bombs, and they are not the kind of weapons that the FTP usually deals with. These bombs are owned primarily by the Parisian army. This was not the FTP. This attack was executed by the army and therefore the government itself.
Are you for real, Vard? You come barging in with what is barely a half-assed apology, and then start spewing conspiracy theories. Our children died! You didn't protect them when they needed someone. That was your job. Now, my job is to make sure you don't step foot in our beautiful town again. I will make sure that everyone knows what the kind of man you are, Vard. An insensitive, cowardly child murderer.
I didn't murder your children. The government did. It makes a lot of sense. Doesn't anyone here even care about the facts?
What are you still doing here? To hell with your so-called facts. I agree with Mrs. Toscala. You are a child murderer who deserves to be shot.
We want you out, Principal Vought. Ilya, my brother has done nothing wrong. He dedicated his life to the school, to his pupils. And this is how you thank him? He did everything he could to try and save them. Ilya, the fact that you are defending your brother's abhorrent actions only makes you an accomplice in our eyes. You should both leave the country and never come back. We just might. Thank you for nothing, citizens of Prava. Okay, so that's why they ended up leaving.
Yeah. I cannot believe it.
But it wasn't him that's claimed that. He didn't want that, to be honest.
This fraud. To claim he saved the students despite... We should have known. We should have known a long time ago. This is what Ilya must have lied about for him. All these lies make me sick.
Gonna lie, I don't think you're one to talk, lady.
I was about to say, But there is a silver lining. This is all we need. No need to construct a narrative. This itself will be his Bring him down. Bring him down. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't trust Ampleforth.
I seriously don't trust her. Especially with how menacing she's getting.
Huntress says, no, it just gets villains.
Yeah.
I attract them.
So how can we go about doing this? Because it's already on ProCodex.
I think put that Ilya's in the outskirts, or do we do that already?
Well, we can. If you'd like to provide us documents that are relevant to the public need to know about, please upload them here. So how? What would we put in?
Maybe Ampleford's name? Maybe Melissa O'Brien? Let's go to the computer, I think. Like the David computer.
There wasn't really anything in here.
No, I want to see if we can just grab the letter.
I can't. No, it has to be something that's a reference to in here. So. How do we do this?
I don't know.
So, but oh, so it needs to be something of an action about the nation. So much like Operation Flying Dog, Operation Cavalry. Berkeley Service classified media, which received from anonymous sources, have the right to know things. Platform we provide this knowledge, which would otherwise be censored or kept from the public. We've never published false information, and the documents we provide are always closely examined and analyzed prior to publishing. Footage of torture murder during the Peloponnesian War. So we need to find very much like a reference to some sort of operation that was carried out. So it needs to be an operation name of some kind. Maybe CMOS? But that wasn't the nation. No. Okay, didn't think so. Alright, what?
Yeah, it wasn't the nation, that's the thing. What's on Ilya's desktop?
Because I could sort of gone through all of this. There's
No, I think it just wants you to click onto like the main screen.
Oh!
Oh! Aww. So it's safe to assume the two of them have left Bonton together then, I presume? Which means Bondvart is on his own now. Good.
So that's what I wanted to show us, because the e-tickets were already there, QR tracking. They were already on the train out, that's all. Butter, eggs, bacon, shoes. Back to the Future 2, then to Zlatko, remind him again. Yeah, now it's not showing anything. So it was just that. Little students die and both are false. Both to
I
profit.
don't think there is another route.
To be honest, if there was one, I think we may have messed up. was like early on, yeah. That was the team to go retrieve Bouquet.
Mm.
Yeah, because literally the only thing is the QR tracking, so we can honestly just put this in and then just be like, whatever.
And he is gone. Ilya is out of the equation. I'm not sure whether that will make our life easier or harder.
Okay, so that didn't really help at all. It's so, like, strange.
Mm. I don't know.
It's a bit of a tough one.
Alien says maybe this is a force your situation because Orwell does eventually get shut down by Agamemnon because of those those choices affected this game.
True, actually, but the way they're explaining it, that this is its own sort of specialized part of Orwell. It's almost like separate.
But it still falls under the Orwell program. Influencer is different. That's not part of Orwell. That was going against the code made for Orwell, but it was put secretly, so not even the office knows about it.
Yeah, but the matter of is that normal Orwell has the ethical codex built into it.
Mm.
This Orwell, the way they were saying it was this one doesn't have that. Because it was, as Ampleford puts it, ethics gets in the way.
No, but that's what I'm saying as well. It does still have it with reader, listener, insider, but influencer was made separately.
Oh, influences specifically.
It was implemented into the system, but the office doesn't know about it, so that they could mess with analytics and that sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, I just took this whole version of it being separate, not just influencer. But okay. Yeah, I think maybe a force your hand unless we can come up with something to search out of the blue. In one of the many search engines. At least in the last game we knew what we had is what we had. Yeah. We could honestly just search something and then...
I don't know. Because the thing is, we can put in thing about Raban, and that may progress the story, and then we can see if we can do anything with Ampliford.
Just trying to see, because the only place I'd see that we could leak something...
I don't know if we can put anything in Perco leaks. That may have just been a red herring or something. Because the only other thing I can think of is if we put like Prava secondary.
Oh, you know what might be a thing. Unless it's unavailable now. No, we did put it in, never mind. Let's say something about this, because if we could put in something about the office. Oh, I need to get rid of like Bouquet or something, but I see that doesn't even come up as an option. We could put that he's informant to the office, maybe.
Yeah, we can.
Because it's just trying to find something that maybe just give that little. Oh, no. What was the other call sign we had?
Hmm.
Oh, I did a jump all the way to the top now. Janus and X2 think, and we checked them both.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm?
David Johns, his
Yeah.
picture,
Hmm?
it's a picture of George Orwell.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. That's actually a pretty nice saying that. Okay, well, I guess I mean, got like 20 something minutes until we have to go off, so may as well just do it. Because it's still got like an extra 2 days.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad, but if we took Ambleford down now, what are we gonna do for like the rest of the game?
Yeah. Bing bing.
Nothing popped up.
Oh my god. Take a look at Blabber. You need to see this. This ignorant, miserable bunch. There are still far too many people standing by the people's voice. We have failed. This is it. We failed! Plain and our efforts are for naught. The riots before the presidential palace rage on unchecked. All we can do is hope for... What? Ravon Vought started an announcement. I fear for the worst. This is the end, Agent.
My dear followers, those of you who still remain, the story that has finally been spread by the despicable government mouthpiece, it is true. All of it. I never saved those children. Because I was too afraid. Because I ran for my life, eager of saving it before theirs. Here I now am. Alive. And they aren't. I had so long forgotten about it. And now it's shaking me to my core. I believed that if I only tried hard enough, I could change things. That I could make things better for my people at home in Parges. I believed I could fight against the corrupt, evil, rotten politicians longing for power at the people's expense. I believed I could free my home country from these parasites and go back home. If only I twisted words long enough. We all need a reliable base on which our world is based. Our truth. This was mine. But now I realize that I've been living a lie. Not only a lie that made you believe in me, but a lie that allowed me to forget who I actually was. A far too comfortable lie. Only one thing is worse. Knowing that even as I speak, you all continue. Carry on, fight on with all your fury, perpetuating that very lie endlessly. creating new truths based on fake claims put out there ages ago. What will become of this world when everybody has their own truth? What will be real, dependable? Everything will be nothing. Truth is dead. And I killed it that very day. I was too afraid to speak up and correct a mistake. But no longer. This story has to end on my terms. There's hardly anything more concrete than a bullet. It creates a tangible, uncomfortable fact.
God.
The very thing needed for a resurrection of truth.
Oh no, I hate it.
Oh, now we know why we couldn't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was hard coded as a part of the
Mhm.
game.
Forced hand.
Hmm. It's not done, is it?
I think it's done.
Fuck. Okay, so I think with this one, the way to get a different ending is through what we spread on.
Influencer.
So if we chose things that sort of made him look good, or sort of things that weren't
Mhm.
so bad, it wouldn't have gone down this route, and Ampliford would have become more pushy.
I think the other thing is we didn't have a choice over the narratives and what she chose to write about.
No, true, they were all spun, but remember, we were picking the worst, the ones that made him look the worst, the ones that
Yeah.
hurt him the most. Some of them, so if we went, oh, he did this to get his brother out of like military service or something, it would have still been better than whatever, you know. And even with the first ones, we picked like at first we had like one narrative, and then we had two, and we had three to choose from, then we had four to choose from. But with also some of the optional stuff that we didn't put in earlier on, probably could have turned it around. I am less happy about how this one ended, to be honest.
Yeah. I just want to look up Orwell. Ignorance is strength, right?
It just says, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." And Hundreds also
Yeah.
says before that that was adorable. Now just going bing bing.
Bing bing. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 endings.
Yeah.
So there's Delivered, which is the one we got, where Raban unalives himself.
Yeah.
There's Enraged, where Ilya unalives Raban. There's Antagonized, where Karen unalives Raban.
What the
And
hell?
Yeah. And then there's Incited, Leak Operation War is Peace.
So, so only one outcome has no one. Sorry, has Raban, not Gitch.
Yes. One is by his own hand, one is by his brother's hand,
Okay.
another's by his
If
wife's
we ever come back to this to try and get the other endings, it'll become Operation Keep the Man Alive.
Stay alive!
Because there's three people trying to unalive him: himself, his brother, and his wife. Sorry, they're not trying, but they get pushed to it. But alright, that was Oral Ignorance's Strength. It ended on a pretty heavy note, not gonna lie. But yeah. That was yes. I didn't expect it, to be honest. I thought we still had like 2 days.
I think that's because we were going off like the last game where it was like long.
Yeah, this one was much shorter, but there was also a lot more information to go along with because of the influencer. It wasn't as spaced out. Um, but yeah, I have
There were
load
also a
shedding
few
in.
situations of like force your hand.
Mm. What the heck? I know, right? I didn't expect it to go that way. I thought we still had like some time.
Which 3 ways do you want to murder this man?
Because I was
That's what this game
really,
handed
I,
us.
I was really trying to get the leak, but we had already sailed down the wrong way. We were trying to do it
Yeah,
too late. As soon as we get the thing for the influencer, that's when we should try and turn, basically.
yeah,
But I don't know. I think they made it harder to get the good ending in this one.
yeah.
But also, this one you had like a clear target. Like Ilya and Karen were never a target. It was basically Raban or the government. Now, the
Yeah.
last game, we had no idea who it was up until like the last minute. Like
Yeah.
then it was like, this is for replay week. Yeah, but I mean,
This
how
is
many
very
endings did
clear.
number one have?
Uh,
We never actually looked. Because it was for there, let's check and see which type of ending we want to go for, and then make it like when next time we play, we try for that ending. You know.
uh, there are 3 endings.
Okay. Was we got the one where we got the one chickie arrested.
Yeah. So, glory to the nation incriminates Orwell is accepted and pushed to the nation. Your character becomes an advisor. So that's one we didn't do.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we turned on it. If we stuck with, if we, so when we were given an ultimatum at the end of the first one,
Mm.
where it was either do, I think Jennifer's plan or whatever her name was, do
Good question.
Initiate's plan, or do the other chick's plan,
Yeah.
the advisor's
Uh,
plan.
incriminate Delacroix.
That
Find
one.
info that would cause the government to kick Delacroix out of office or will get shut down.
That's the
Thought takes
one we did.
control. You are wanted.
Yeah, we were wanted, but
And
did Thought take control?
no, this is the last one. Incriminate yourself. Find info that shows not even the investigator Orwell.
Oh
Orwell gets taken
yes.
down. Thought takes over. You are a hero.
Oh no, we were wanted. We were not a hero. We were
Yeah.
wanted. So we did the
Well,
middle
so it's
one.
hero in no. It was hero in like in thingy marks.
Ah, okay. So we were like the secret hero, but we were still wanted by the government.
Yes.
Okay. So with that one, we still kind of got the good ending. So maybe we go for
Yeah.
the bad ending that time,
Maybe.
where
Yeah.
where Orwell
Glory to the
basically goes
nation.
through.
Mm,
And the last thing we could actually start on, we could actually start like the last day, so it doesn't change. Or we could start with the whole thing, but that would be like a whole like couple streams.
yeah.
So we could maybe try and get one stream out of the first game, another stream out of the second, but it depends on how long they go. Um, Hunter says, Alien replay week in December maybe. I mean, yeah, we'll think about it because I mean we'll definitely try and do some thriller type games for
Yeah.
Spoopy month.
We've learned we've got quite a few apparently.
Well, no, I don't like the Alan Wake ones. I don't have. I just saw them and I remembered them because I had them on like Xbox, but the
I
Xbox
think
don't
I've
work
got
now.
one. I think I've got one on
But
Epic.
like the Bioshocks can sort of work because those are a little
Mm,
bit thrillery. I mean, you've seen me play. You saw me play through some like a little bit.
yeah.
They're a little bit thrillery, but not like to the point where you're scared. I mean, I at some stage I did get a little bit scared. I was like, I don't want to walk out here. I don't want to do those. But yeah, we'll we'll definitely figure something out. But yeah, I think maybe November, December, one of those times we'll do like a replay of these two games
Mm,
and try and get a different ending to what we did.
I've got something called Death Stranding.
Same. That seems like a exploration. It's that dude that carry. It's like a delivery guy that carries a bunch of shit in his back.
Yeah.
And there was something about it. There's something about a
Apparently, it
fetus.
has no genres.
All right.
Apparently, it has no genre.
But yeah, so we'll check what we've got to work with. I mean, indie horror games are some of the cheapest games you can buy, to be
Yep.
honest. Especially
I also have,
especially pixel ones.
because I've got Bendy and the Ink Machine.
But we still need a finish, by the way.
Yeah, I
Don't we have
know.
number 1 and 2?
Yeah, the problem was that like it wasn't streaming well, remember? So it may be better now on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we last tried it on Twitch. So
Yeah.
we can do a test with that and see how it goes. What we can also do is sort of just do like a test day where we just go into with a
Test
bunch of
all of them. Yeah.
just go in with a bunch of games we're not sure about if we can play or not, and then we just test them just on stream.
We could test Stray.
True,
We
because
could
we couldn't do that before. Because yeah, there's also. I mean, obviously it depends. Like one day we'll test all the stuff on your computer, and then you'll test all the stuff on mine. Just depends on which ones. Because I know there was the Witch I wanted to test,
Yeah.
and I don't know what. I don't even know what else. I mean, we could take the chance and try and test Baldur's Gate, but I don't think I'll be able to stream that. My
I don't
PC,
think I'll be able to either.
mine already struggles to render shit. I don't think so. Sadly.
Yeah, no.
Even though I meet the minimum recommended requirements, but I am not. Sorry, I meet the minimum requirements, not the recommended requirements. It says also we were hoping you could do It Takes Two again to work without the glitches. All right.
Oh, yeah, because we went through one whole like chase scene where I had nothing and you were fighting for your life.
Yeah, we could definitely do that one again because that was a nice
Mhm.
game too. You know what's an oh, you know what's a good one?
Yeah.
Oh man, what's it called? Little Nightmare.
Yes, Little Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 2 was that's a co-op one, and
Yeah.
it's thrillery. The
Thriller
R's
horror.
don't want to work, man.
It's a thriller horror-ish game.
Thrillery.
Thrillery? You sound like me when I read podcasts for work. Like,
Like I don't know, my tongue just don't want to work. It's
dude, when I tell you every time that I'm in that recording studio, I just go meh, 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 meh. Like I'm saying this whole soliloquy in random gibberish.
it's so stupid. Did you know High on Life has a DLC now?
Oh really?
It's called High on Knife. High on Life, High on Knife.
Please say that it's just
Uncover
nice.
Nafi's secret past, and your motley
I
crew
want
of talking
that.
guns takes on the maniacal CEO of Muxalon and her army of parasitic. Hold on. Let me just open the whole thing. And her army of parasitic monsters.
Oh my word.
Wait. One of the pictures shows Knifey with as a chainsaw. Like, so it's like a little handheld chainsaw thing.
And it may work better if we stream it on YouTube.
No, we get different knives.
God.
Or is
We
it
have to
knifey
try
with
that.
attachment? I don't know. But yeah, it's like 145 rands. I could honestly get it like next month, probably. I'll get it by December for when we do that because it's not really a
Yeah.
spoopy game. So I'll just we'll chuck that one down for December sometime.
Yeah. But as for now,
I need to go
Josh, there's
off
load shedding.
because of load shedding. Yes.
Load
So
shedding.
we'll bid you adieu today, and we'll be back on Sunday with who knows what. We will see. Yes. But bye bye. Have a good day and night.
Good evening.
Ah, and bye.